Hi, everybody. Welcome to Homestead and welcome to my channel. I just want to put out a little bit of news. I'm starting a new channel. For those that have been with me for a while, you'll remember that in the early days, what I wanted to do was mostly Second Coming stuff. I also wanted to do some homesteading on this channel. And then I also wanted to talk about narcissism, but as the channel progressed, I realized that I wouldn't really be able to get so much into the narcissism stuff, but there's so much to say. It's just that it's so much that I have to do a separate channel in order to cover that the way that I want to. It would just be too chaotic if I tried to mix that in with this channel. So I'm starting a new channel. I'm going to put it in the link below. I'm calling it Empathetic Homestead, and I'm kind of like keeping the same, at least for right now. It might change in the future. I'm keeping the same sunflower design and all that stuff. I'm just going to use it on this other channel. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you're interested in like toxic personalities, narcissism, people that abuse other people and why, and stuff like that, I'm devoting that entire channel just to that. And I would recommend following it, not just because it's me, but because it's really eye-opening. If you don't really have a very good understanding of narcissism, you might want to think about doing that, because it kind of opens your eyes to the world and to your relationships. It shows you kind of like why some people do what they do, and how to kind of protect yourself from that, and not be taken advantage of, and just protect yourself emotionally, right? It kind of overlaps a bit. I think, in my opinion, I feel like it overlaps with the gospel. I personally think that narcissism is simply the scientific study of evil behavior. There's no easy way to say that. I know that there's those of you that don't agree with that, but I think that it's important to know, to be aware of. It's not about diagnosing people. It's just being aware of a collection of behavioral patterns that, if you understand them, it doesn't matter if someone's diagnosable or not. It's more of like a spectrum. Either you're more narcissistic or you're less narcissistic. There's even such a thing as healthy narcissism, where you have self-esteem, and you don't like hate yourself, but there's kind of a spectrum. And the farther down you go, down that spectrum on the narcissistic side, the more predictable your behavior is going to be. And so it is useful to know about it. Okay. Psychologists have their way of dealing with it, but we can also have our way, just being aware of what's going on, in order not to expose people, not to try and treat people, but simply to protect ourselves and make sure that we're behaving correctly, and not harming others, which you get from the gospel. Okay, that's what it comes down to. But we're going to be talking about narcissism more in depth on the other channel. Again, I'll put the link below, so follow me over there if that's something that interests you, and I'll talk to you guys later.